She's beautiful. Oh, she is. I could just stand here and watch her for hours and hours.
A half hour at least.
Dr. Spencer, I presume. How's Mama?
Wonderful. Bobby, how am I ever going to thank you for delivering my baby?
By having at least a dozen more.
Oh. Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Bobby. Just gonna...
Hey, come on. You don't have to talk about any of it. I just want you to know we all love you.
Thanks. It's hard for anybody to think about anything but the baby, and that's good.
Where's Tony?
Oh, he got here early with Jake, and they went with Frisco to his preliminary hearing.
Everything's gonna be all right. I know it.
Well, I've got my fingers crossed for you, and everybody in the Brownstone knows that you and Frisco are innocent.
I'm entering a plea of not guilty, and that's final.
But I look guilty as hell, Jake.
The burden of proof is on the state.
But I stole the motorcycle.
You were protecting your wife.
I stole it to aid and abet a felon, right?
You borrowed the motorcycle, and Felicia is no felon.
I'm glad you're on my side.
I wouldn't be anywhere else.
Hey, why are you so hot about all this?
Have you managed to look at yourself in the mirror this morning?
Felicia said I looked rather cute, actually.
I didn't have a chance to talk to Felicia at the hospital. How is she?
She's doing lousy. She's pretending to be all right because of Tanya's baby.
Some kid, huh?
Some kid.
I'm going to raise a lot of hell at that hearing because of the beating you took in jail yesterday. Does anybody know what the hell happened yet?
They said it was a failure of the alarm system in jail.
Somebody's got a lot of explaining to do.
That's what Scorpio said, too.
I want you to dust the cabinet and the wires for any partial prints.
All right, Commissioner, we'll have that taken care of right away.
Robert, what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Good morning, Bert.
I said, what in the hell do you think you're doing?
What you should have done last night. I'm dusting the wires for any prints. Somebody pulled them out of the wall.
Damn it, Robert, I am the police chief. And you have no authority
I'm
here.
taking it then.
Now,
With
you
Anna's permission. Any objections, Bert?
No objections.
Your Honor, my client is pleading not guilty to all charges.
I'll set a preliminary hearing in 2 weeks. You can check with the clerk as to the exact date and time.
We'd also like to request that my client be released on his own recognizance. He is a police officer.
Does the Assistant District Attorney have any comments?
Your Honor, the state objects to bail for this defendant. Like all of us here, he's an officer of the court. He should have been respecting the law. Instead of it, he flaunted it by aiding and abetting a suspect felon. He's also charged with the theft of a motorcycle. There's no way this man should be allowed back on the streets.
Your Honor, my client poses no threat to the community. With all due respect to the Assistant District Attorney, he's basing all of his arguments on philosophical grounds. The reality of the situation is that my client spent one night in jail, and he had to be hospitalized for injuries he received by his fellow cellmates. One need only look at his face to see the evidence of this. This court has not heard the last of this violation of civil rights to Officer Jones. If he's denied bail now without just cause, that would only be increasing the scope of those violations. The police have yet to defend or even explain what happened in that jail cell last night. My client, Officer Jones, and his wife, Felicia, were detained and kept in a common cell with convicted felons, who then proceeded to beat up Officer Jones and his wife, Felicia, because he is a cop and because she is the wife of a cop.
You state your case well, Counselor.
Your Honor, there are very practical reasons why I protest releasing the defendant. He chose to run from the law. There is no reason to make us believe he won't run again.
That's a valid point.
Your Honor, if I may, one need only look at my client to see that the conclusion must be reached that he not return to jail. Can this court guarantee his safety if he is reincarcerated? Can the Assistant District Attorney?
That is not the issue, Counselor.
Your Honor, my client is being made a victim of reverse discrimination here. The Assistant District Attorney would have bail denied him solely because he's a cop.
You may have a point, Mr. Meyer.
Your Honor,
I've heard enough to make my decision, Mr. Ames. I think You've made a cogent argument for bail, Mr. Meyer. I will order your client be released on bail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm setting bail for $250,000.
Your Honor, would you consider lowering the bail amount? It seems excessively high.
Don't push your luck, Counselor. The amount stands. What do you call the next case?
Yes, Your Honor.
So now what, huh?
The case of Main Street
Take up a
Lumber
collection.
Company against Mr.
Your Honor,
Johnson.
I'm here to post bail for Mr. Jones. Brother, huh? Come on, let's go home.
What the hell is the matter with you? $25,000 from my bond. That's kind of above and beyond the call of duty.
What are you talking about? I'm your brother.
Hey, hi, everybody. How did it go? Do I see a face of relief?
Yes, that's exactly.
Relieved and very grateful.
Great. Frisco, how about an interview?
Excuse me, Frisco, but the press is going to have to wait.
What's up?
I'm here to take you to your next hearing. The police trial board, remember?
We were just kind of admiring your child.
Baby Jones has just realized that her fingers taste delicious.
She's a very smart girl, you know.
How's Frisco? Any news?
I'm just waiting to hear the results of his hearing. Any news?
Well, we won the first round.
First round?
Frisco got bail.
Great.
Oh, Jake.
Well, you really shouldn't be thanking me. You should be thanking Tony. He posted the bond.
Oh, thank you, Tony. Oh, thank you so much.
You know you better treat that little girl right, otherwise you're going to have to answer to me.
And you know, we are so grateful to you two.
I'm coming back to look at her in an hour.
I'd love to do that. I have to play lawyer today, not doctor. I got to take Felicia over to her arraignment. I got a date with the judge, remember?
Yeah, I'm ready, I think.
Don't worry. The judge wouldn't dare deny you bail, not after what you've been through.
Jake, listen, there's a problem. I don't know how we're going to get bail for Felicia again, especially if the judge sets another $250,000.
Oh, Felicia, look, I'll go with you. I can post it.
You would? Oh, thank you, Rick. Oh.
Come on, we better get going.
Okay.
Thanks, Rick.
Sure.
Felicia, good luck.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You know what? Jake is going to make a wonderful father someday.
Yeah.